Welcome to this special session, workout training session with yours truly, h.a.dragan. Stretch before commencing all your bodily limbs. Start marching. Emphasize marching because the General War integrated total body training system is designed, of course, to integrate the cardio in the total body workout by marching, meaning that the steps have to be more pronounced. Put your body in it, feel it, and put more intensity. Step right here in my room, office, and temple. I've lost more than 70 pounds as I've added a fourth dimension of converting it, my office room and temple that is, into a gymnasium. And last year I have begun this new workout program, which paradoxically, in a parallel and providential way, have integrated it to go with a scenario hand in hand with a scenario that I've envisioned and created, and of course which was based on geopolitical events and financial events and matters in politics, global politics, which had transpired up to that moment in time, namely the US-China trade war, which of course affected world markets worldwide, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou by Canadian authorities, the RCMP, in order to honor an extradition treaty with the United States, and based on other factors, I've designed this World War III scenario. I've started my first General War integrated total body training system, aka the 300 by the short name. October 17th was the first session. Today is the 117th session. And so I said the best exercises for such a scenario where willing citizens would have to support the security forces, the armed forces, in such a turmoil, such a World War III scenario with food shortages, financial crises, and other difficulties, inner city and urban or rural combat, etc., scenarios. I've taken 3 exercises to incorporate in it. The 3 exercises are, of course, squats, which work your thighs, your legs, even a bit of your hips, of course, a little bit of the core as well, but mostly, of course, the legs, the lower body. Squats, so the lower body, the legs, the thighs is taken care of by the squats. I said, what else but the good old push-up, used, of course, in military training, favorite of the Marines in the US, our allies down south. Of course, myself as an American born in twice in past life, Canadian, world citizen, LGBTQ. But of course, we have 2 oceans, and we have our brothers and sisters of the USA right down there down south. So we're up here up north, and we got 2 oceans. East Coast, West Coast, we got the Pacific, we got the Atlantic. So I've envisioned to secure for our allies, USA Army forces and Mexican forces, North America, because of course the scenario, there was a surprise attack in the scenario by China, North Korea on the North American West Coast after a fictitious stock market crash and global financial collapse, which was called Black Halloween in the scenario. And since the scenario is ongoing, because I've envisioned the scenario to go hand in hand with me performing 300 session of the 300 workout. 300 workout, also known by the official title, General War Integrated Total Body Training System. Those 7 words converted into simply the 300 workout. The good old push-up incorporated in it. It's mainly the chest, the arms, and of course the shoulders. Those 3 main ones. So it takes care mostly of the upper body, but nonetheless it also takes care of the abdominals, the ab area, the quarter side, also hand muscles in the sides, trichinea, and even the lower muscles, right? So push-up is really just by itself a almost total body complete workout. Those 2 in combination, squats, push-ups, will build strength, increase agility, which will make you lose weight as you sweat, right, as well. So we need another trinity, 4th dimension type of person. So I said the trinity, and here comes my own special magical touch, which fuse together these 3 exercises to give us perfection, Hawk. The hawk, of course, is you propel, you work out your feet, your ankles, and your toes, because you go on the ballerina as much as you can on your toes. You propel your body to the sky. You gotta stay, and you gotta do simultaneously. You propel your arms, which become your hawk wings, and you go towards the sky 180 degrees. You can touch above, and that gives us the symmetry, the perfection, incorporation for training a bit of the neck as you go up and you look up, or side to the sides is the hawk, and of course the laterals, and you do a little bit of a stretching, so it gives you the balance, works agility that's needed. So these three simple exercises together, hawks, squats, push-ups, that trinity of exercises, which is the general war integrated whole body training system, 100 of each, 100 squats, 100 push-ups, 100 hawks, 100 of each, plus the fourth dimension. Fourth dimension, of course, in between each set, we're going to do sets of 10 reps for each. So there's 10 sets of 10 reps, 10 for each. 10 times 10 is 100 to give us the number we need. You got to do 300. You can be an ally, a supporter, but if you want to be a dragon, peacekeeping warrior, soldier, you got to be able to perform the 300. Workout under 93 minutes, 1 second and 1/3 of a second. By that trinity of exercises, incorporating a fourth dimension, which is of course the marching in between each set of exercises, gives you the cardio needed. And of course, since the scenario was envisioning, which the creation of the integration of citizenry into the armed forces and the reestablishment of an order thereof, of course in real life I'm calling, because of COVID, parallelly, providentially, in an eerie way, my workout is perfect for COVID times. You need just a little space to work it, to perform it, and do it and do it. Need to say not that working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will continue to be medicine of choice for me. I believe it is for many. For COVID times, my scenario predates it by 93 days. And of course, in real time, in real life, due to COVID, I'm calling, of course, for the creation of the International Citizen Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, which is the mission, vision, of philosophy of the Dragon Empire, which yours truly, h.a.Dragan, becoming Dragon Zero, has founded, calling for world peace by the creation of this armed forces, which is integrated from all citizenry, willing citizen, integrate all security forces, police forces, armed forces, both public and private, to create this new institution, locally, nationally, and internationally. Allies here in Canada, US, and Mexico first, the Americas, then with Europe, NATO, with Israeli allies, African brothers and sisters, and extending the hand of peace cross-border. Purpose and the mission of this International Citizen Social Security Force, okay, the Dragon Army, will be three things: to secure three elements that I know to be pillars of civilization and pillars for the establishment of further security. Those three pillars are food, housing, and transport. Food, housing, and transport. That being stated, get something to hydrate with. We're gonna be hydrating, wiping off sweat with this greening. I recommend about 710 milliliters, which is about a bottle of this. This is a bottle of 710 milliliters of water. I'm going to be drinking just water. Perfect for the training system, the workout system. 710 milliliters, which of course strongly recommend drinking. And I'm going to start sipping right now a little bit of it. Get ready. I'm going to be starting doing some squats shortly. I'm going to start with squats. Again, my message to the leaders of the free world is simple. Let's drop down, give Dragon 10 push-ups with love and for world peace. Let's do some squats. Squats. 10. I believe that's 10. If not, if I lose count, I'm gonna add 3 or so. I think I did. Good job. Mark and march. This is the fourth 300 this week. Fourth session, that is. I did 3. In the past 3 weeks, I've been breaking records, personal fitness record, because I've been doing the 300 exercise, coupled with later marches, 3 weeks in a row. I've marched a few days, about 2 or 3 days a week, each week, marching more than 3.5 hours in Hawk Island, Montreal. And of course, that's personal fitness records. I'm not going to prepare to do the hawk. I'll show you what a hawk is. Of course, keep in mind that this is to be the core exercise training workout system for the Dragon units. That is the legions of the International Citizen Social Security Force. Since we got a march, since each legion, each unit will have a perimeter, XYZ square kilometers, where the Dragon soldiers, peacekeeping warriors, the units, legions of the Dragon legions, to secure food, housing, and transport. So technology involved, calling on all Facebook, Apple, Google, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, to support it, all public and private institutions to support this mission, vision, and philosophy to secure food, housing, and transport. Hawks. This is the body. You're the hawk. You transform into a hawk. Your feet become your claws. Your toes become your claws, and we propel our body up. Our arms become our hawk wings. We propel our body up. We fly to the sky, go on the toes, fly. This is the hawk. You gotta go on the toes as much as you can, and you spread your wings. You can clap above. I'm just touching my fingertips, and turn to the left and to the right. So you and up, and count 10, of course. So you work out your neck as well. Good job. Mark and march. Of course, I'm marking and marching here on my calendar. The 117th 300 workout session, also known as the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. 117 since October 17th, which was the first session of the 300 going, and the scenario started a few weeks futuristic. The scenario went in 3 phases. A stock market crash called the Black Halloween triggered a global financial collapse, which subsequently spawned the surprise attack by China and North Korea. Now, I've stated again on COVID, first and foremost, my trinity of beliefs surrounding COVID. First, I believe it was transmitted from snakes to human beings. Second, I don't know that for sure. And third, I don't rule out the possibility of a bioterrorism, bioweapon, anything else. Turn back, 3 steps forward, push-ups, 10. Good job. Mark and march. This 117th session is dedicated to my friend, whom is oftentimes a teacher and the one I love and call sister. This 117th session is dedicated to her. She'll remain anonymous. 100 squats, 100 push-ups, 100 hawks. That's the trinity of exercises comprising the General War Integrated Total Body System, plus the 4th dimension of marching in between each set. Recommend a minimum of 30 seconds, up to 1 minute march, but you can stretch it, of course. You can do more, you can do more marching in between. See, it's room office and temple converted into a gymnasium right here in this basement. Lost 70 pounds. Looking to lose 70 more. I mean 7 more, not 70. So 70 plus 7, I'm going to lose 7 more. Give me a goddess given blessed number 77. Suffice it for those who know to understand. Squats, 10. One more. Good job. Mark and march. mark, and march. Busting a dance move. The mission, vision, and philosophy of the Dragon Empire: world peace via securing food, housing, and transport by the creation of the International Citizen Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, to go complementary and hand in hand, just like a brother and a sister, the sun and the moon, with the Dancing Goddess Empire, whose mission, vision, and philosophy is also world peace. So the common goal, but by organizing mass dances in the International Dance League. Dancing is a combat sport in order to fundraise to mass finance solar, hydro, wind power, and public transit, and clean the oceans. Calling on the NFL, NBA, it's been blessed with millions, billions of dollars by our societies, rewarded mass finance the goddess, Dancing Goddess Empire's mission, vision, and philosophy. Maintain harmony between the development of nature with civilization. Let's go, hawks. Hawks, spread your wings, fly high on the toes to the sky. I think now is 13, but mark it as 10. Good job. Mark and march. Keep track, of course. Reach 100 for each. Mark and march. Critical situation here in Hawk Island, Montreal. We gonna wait for next Monday to see further restrictions are gonna have to be imposed. Yesterday we had a record-breaking new cases, new case numbers. Cases are increased. 3 days in a row, I think we broke new cases. The amount of new cases detected. I got tested about 37 days ago. Came out negative, but I can tell you, brothers and sisters, that I might had it early February, and I was sick for about close to 13 days. Really sick. I thought I was gonna die. So that's it for me. Never remember that. I've been sick before and dealt with XYZ, depression and sickness, chronic illness, such. But this one was really like, wow, like pestilence. Like it was. Thought I was gonna die, but just I've survived a mortal head wound from a black sword, recovered. Such I am here now. Push-ups. 10. Good job. Mark and march. Hydrate need be. I'm gonna take the liberty to hydrate properly. Pop. Again, 710 milliliters. 710 milliliters. $710 milliliters. Drop down for squats. 10. One more. Good job. Mark and march. Hydrate need be. 3 steps back, 3 steps forward, 4 or 5 or 6 steps, 7 steps, whatever you can, in a circle, in a square. This is the perfect symmetrical total body workout system. Trinity of exercises with the 4th dimension of the cardio by marching a few steps in between each set. Gives you perfection, being able to perform it anywhere, anytime, without access to a gymnasium, with no equipment whatsoever. Will increase your strength, agility, overall fitness. Even lose weight. Hawk, stand, fly high on the toes, propel your body to the sky. Gotta go on the toes, like a ballerina, to work the ankles, the toes, and the feet. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. That's the dance move. Get ready for push-ups. Gotta switcheroo so that this Canada cap doesn't bang into the floor while, of course, doing it. Turn around, 3 steps forward, drop down, give me 10 push-ups. Good job, mark and march. Mark and march. Get ready for some squats. Let's go, squats 10. One more. One more. Please 10 already. But can add. Good job. Mark and march. 50 seconds or so, or a minute, 42 seconds. That's the dance move. 117th session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout. Perfect symmetrical exercise. Of course, created to go hand in hand with a scenario and be the de facto training program of the Dragon Army. Get ready for some hawks. On the toes, fly high to the sky, go propel your bodies up. Go on the feet, toe up, fly high. Good job, mark and march. 40 seconds, 37 or to a minute. Ready for push-ups, switcheroo. Let's go turn around, take 2 steps forward, push-ups, 10. Good job. Squats, 10. Drop down, go up, squats. Ah, good job, one more. Good job. Mark and march. Ready for some hawks. Hawk, fly high on the toes, toe up. 10 times. Fly. Good job right there. Hey. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. Yeah. Mark and march. Get ready for push-ups. Turn around, 3 steps forward, drop down, give me 10 push-ups. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. Squats 10. Drop down, give me 10. Was that 10? If not, let's add 3. Make sure. Good job. Mark and march. 50 seconds and get ready for hawks. Hydrate. Back. Recommendation: 710 milliliters for each 300 workout, aka general integrated war total body training system. Let's go. Hawk. On the toes, fly high, spread your wings to the sky. Let's catch up with Elon Musk's SpaceX, NASA rockets, Dragon spacecraft. We need. No, like 13, but we'll mark it as 10. More is okay. Don't miss that count. If you think you did 7, add 3. If you think you did 8, add 3. If you think you did 9, add 3. If you're not sure you did 10, you missed the count, might have missed 2, even 3, add 3. It's the principle. Turn around 3 steps forward, drop down, give me 10 push-ups. Good job. Good job. Mark and march. Get ready for squats. Get ready for some squats. Squats 10. I was like 13. Give myself 13 and 3 slaps. Chapter in some book. 13. Chapter verse 3 of whatever book is close to your right or to your left or center in the back or up or below or in your lap. 7th dimension, 7-pointed stars. Get ready for hawks though. March, march, march. I'm sweating already. See, I know this stuff. I get in it, I start to feel a little bit better. My mood. Very moody Scorpio. Hawks 10, fly high on the toes, we go up to the sky. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. Mark and march, switch to cap if you have one, so you don't bump to the ground. Drop down, give me 10 push-ups. Never mind that. Drop down, give me squats, 10's the number. Leave that stand if not. These three will make it so. Good job, mark and march. Be hydrating. See? Half. Easily drank 710 milliliters. Could be 500, but principle is strongly recommend hydration during the 300 workout because we're marching, we're doing push-ups, squats, and I'm sweating. Hawks 10, fly high, spread your wings on the toes to the sky. Let's catch up with the International Space Station crew. Hawk. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. March, march, march. Get ready for some push-ups. Square to a circle, vertically, horizontally integrated cross, that is sun and moon are harmonized, that is the sun is in harmony with the moon. Go push-ups 10. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. You're ready for squats. Squats. Squats, 10. Drop down. Give me 10. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. Discovered all the struggle, all the suffering, all the pain, all the semi-suicidalness, depression, financial rock bottom part. I've discovered something. It's how you invest. Have no money to invest. By your will and love, invest in your body. I'm going to invest today. So I invested today, Friday. I've done this 300 workout, 100 squats, 100 push-ups, 100 hawks. I've invested in my body. Philosophy, mind, body, and spirit. Harmony. Let's go hawks. 10. Fly high on the toes. Spread your wings up to the sky. That's 10, but we'll add, since I think I've lost count, I'm gonna add a few more. Hawk, good job. Mark and march. Mark and march, bust the dance move. Get ready. After a few seconds, we're gonna do some push-ups. 10 in number. Invest in your body. Push-ups, squats, hawks, marching these steps. Each step, each hawk, each push-up, each squat gets us one step closer to the mountain of the dancing goddess and the dragon god and goddess. Receive the blessings of healing, health, and joy I've discovered in part of my nature and a part of dimension, a spiritual, even spiritual physical dimension. While exercising, losing 70 pounds and in this room office and temple. Joy in strength. Turn around, 3 steps forward, drop down, give me 10 push-ups. Push-ups. Hydrate. H.a.dragan. Hydrate. Water. USC. See? Almost empty. Just a little bit left. maybe a quarter left. And now maybe 10%. Squats 10. Good job. Mark and march. Good job. Invest. Have no money to invest. Invest in your body. Push-ups, squats, hocks. These marching steps. Get ready for hocks. Ready? Up on the toes, toe up, propel your body, your hawk. You're now a hawk. Fly like a hawk, body up, toes up. Let's go to the sky. Good job. And that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is hawks completed. And squats 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Squats and hawks completed. 100 each. 37 seconds. Square circle. Vertically, horizontal, integrated cross. That is in harmony with the sun, is in harmony with the moon. Get ready for push-ups. It's not the 250, not the 290, not the 299. It's the 300 workout by the official title, General War Integrated Total Body Training System. Trinity of hawks, squats and push-ups, plus the fourth dimension of marching steps. Steps of marching. Let's go 3 steps forward, drop down, give me 10 push-ups. And with that, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 push-ups. Push-ups completed. The 117th General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, successfully completed by yours truly, born Adrian h.dragan, becoming Dragon Zero officially when doing 300. When I've done my 300th 300. That is the 300 sessions of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. This is why 117th. Still got 183 to go. Motto of the Dragon Empire is nobody's born a dragon. You're not born a dragon because your daddy, mommy was dragonesses and dragonettes, and you inherited millions of dollars from daddy, money, Trumpy, like Trump or whatever did. Nobody's born a dragon. That is the motto of the Dragon Empire, but you become one through will, through love, through pain, sufferings, working out, training, exercising, blood, sweat, and tears. For world peace, can be an ally and a supporter. Be eligible to become a dragon, you gotta do these general war integrated all body training system. Good job. I'm gonna hydrate the last drops. See, ball like this completed. Again, calling for the creation, of course, of the International Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, to secure food, housing, and transport for all. Global currency by a public-private partnership to secure and incorporate and assimilate citizens, willing citizens to join the Dragon Army, aka International Citizen Social Security Force, and to integrate it with all existing public and private security forces, armed forces, police forces, and armed forces first of North America, and the Americas, NATO, our NATO allies, with our brothers and sisters in Israel, Israeli and African brothers and sisters, and extending the hand of peace to the east, to the west, north, and south, and preferably creating the digital currency to secure food, housing, and transport for all citizens by the Dragon Armies, whose mission, vision, and philosophy will be just that. And of course, two issues: a new economy, preferably, since we have biometrics that are unique, fingerprints, eye retina, and voice unique for all, with 2 out of 3 identifiers. So I'm calling for the mass financing by what I call debt refusion, which we'll share with you in the next coming days, weeks, and months ahead, that I've written in the past years. Much of my theories, philosophies, and I've written in the past years of struggle, and spent much time in the islands of Montreal's libraries, studied, read, wrote theories, propositions. One of it is called debt refusion, and of course calling for a new world order of democratic fusion, meaning balance between the left and the right without any extremes of communism, either of fascism, but a new world based on love, understanding, and of course science and technology, and everything that we have. Justice with freedom. And that's why the 3 elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport, we must work together, all corporations, all public and private institutions, is public-private partnership to secure that by the creation of the Dragon Army. Wear a mask, social distance, keep the COVID protocols. It's hard, it's tough, but as I always said, in private, our private lives is sacred, we're all over the internet and privacy concerns, etc., etc. But when we step out my private domain, I'm private citizen dragon, I become public citizen dragon with more obligations and duties, of course rights as well, but balanced by duties and obligations, more than when I'm in my private life. Do you do what I will, and can even do guitar. But now I'm sharing part of my private life, of course. I'm filming. There's a public-private partnership by me willing as a citizen to share the exercises and my thoughts, feelings with you, my calling, my advocacy. Blah, blah, blah. Dragon Zero coming loves you.